Chelsea is considering a move for Liverpool winger Luis Díaz. No price tag has been set yet, but they are prepared to make a competitive offer. Hansi Flick does not believe that Vitor Roque is ready for his project, and Barcelona thinks they signed him too early. They hope to sell him for around 25 million euros, including variables this summer. Manchester United may be forced to target free transfers next summer due to their financial situation and have their eye on Jonathan David, Angel Gomez, Jonathan Tah, Leroy Sané, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Diego Simeone. A three-team title race. I believe Barcelona is the best. Real Madrid retains its top spot in La Liga. Carlo Ancelotti's men hold a slim 1-point lead over Atletico Madrid. Barca could benefit from this. With a win in Seville today, the Catalans would come within 2 points of first place. Brighton eliminates Chelsea from the FA Cup. Chelsea opened the scoring early in the match, but thanks to Jorginho Rutter and Kaoru Mitoma, Brighton managed to turn the game around. The Blues are eliminated from the FA Cup in the 4th round. Kylian Mbappé is now involved in 500 career goals, the youngest player in history to reach 500 combined goals and assists at just 26 years old. Kylian Mbappé's statistics this season: 35 matches in all competitions, 23 goals, and 5 assists. Sandro Tonali's agent, Riso, back in Serie A in June. He is one of the best midfielders in the world. He has a price that Italian clubs will hardly be able to pay. I imagine a career for him far from Serie A. Lionel Messi scored last night with Inter Miami. Kylian Mbappé after the draw against Atletico. Not the result we wanted, but a very good reaction from the team. We must continue. A new battle is coming soon. Manchester United inquired about signing Douglas Luiz and Matheus Cunha in December, but never made a formal approach in January as it was too expensive. Manchester United and Manchester City are the two clubs most interested in signing Atalanta midfielder Ederson. Arsenal has no intention of selling William Saliba despite Real Madrid's desire to make a record offer. Manchester United is ready to sell Kobbie Mainoo to generate a pure profit. The midfielder would cost around £80 million and is attracting interest from Chelsea and Bayern. Christian Eriksen is expected to retire from playing when his contract with Manchester United expires this summer. Al Ahly has excluded Roberto Firmino from the list for the second part of the championship. Marcos Llorente. I don't think Barcelona will benefit. We will all fight until the end. There is still a long way to go in La Liga. They still have to face each other. If they win tomorrow, they reduce the gap, but it will be far from decisive. Ancelotti. The penalty? Number don't ask. I don't want to talk about it. People who understand football don't understand these new penalties. Tonight, against us, earlier in the Athletic versus Girona match. Lucas Vazquez after the derby. The refereeing? If I speak, I will get in trouble. Carlo Ancelotti. Yes, our game plan tonight can work against City. We hardly conceded any chances, and we played well. We will have a quiet week until Tuesday. We will have to see how today's starters recover from this match. Then we will decide on the 11th against Manchester City. Ter Stegen's progress is much better than expected. He is already training at the club's facilities and has even stepped onto the field. Those close to the goalkeeper say he has already informed the technical staff to count on him in May. At Barca, they are cautious but do not rule out the possibility of Ter Stegen's return for the final stretch of the season. The final phase of convalescence is the most delicate and can lead to delays. Medical clearance does not guarantee that Ter Stegen will be ready for the match, but his return is now a real possibility. Fermin Lopez has rejected 2 Premier League offers, one from Manchester United and the other from Aston Villa. There was a willingness to pay 70 million euros for him. Fermin asked his agent to reject all offers and not listen to them. He just wants to stay and succeed at Barcelona. Atletico de Madrid had only one shot on target, and it was Julian Alvarez's goal from the penalty spot. Against Atletico, Raúl Asensio won 100% of his duels, made 3 clearances and 2 tackles, committed no fouls, and was not dribbled past once. Phil Foden has now reached 300 appearances for Manchester City, while Ruben Dias reaches 200. Nico was injured in his debut with City. 10 goals in his last 10 La Liga matches for Kylian Mbappé. Real Madrid paid a magnificent tribute to Marcelo before the kickoff of last night's derby. Salah is just monstrous this season. Rico Lewis: I think everyone wants Manchester City to be beaten, apart from Manchester City fans, of course. Bayern is in advanced talks to extend Dayot Upamecano's contract. My agent is handling that with the club, yes. The discussions are going well, but I am completely focused on my game. Harry Kane is the first player in 25 years to score 9 penalty goals in a Bundesliga season since Hans-Jörg Butt in 1999 to 2000. Only Paul Breitner in 1980 to 81 scored more penalty goals in a single Bundesliga season. 10. Florian Wirtz's contract extension with Bayer Leverkusen remains pending, indicating that he has not yet agreed to terms with the Bundesliga champions. With the potential departure of Xabi Alonso and Bayern's pursuit of Wirtz, the latter may reconsider his future. Recent public comments from Uli Hoeneß and other Bayern officials about their strong interest only further fuel speculation.